A friend in need is a friend indeed. In a land where the sun painted golden carpets over wide savannas, and the wind sang through ancient baobab trees, there lived two friends, Kwame and Jabari. Kwame was a humble farmer with strong arms, a warm heart, and a laugh that echoed like thunder through the village. Jabari, on the other hand, was a skilled hunter. He walked with the quiet grace of a lion, and his sharp eyes missed nothing, not a rustling leaf, not a hidden snake, not a single whisper of the forest. Though they were as different as the earth and sky, they were inseparable. From the days when they were just boys chasing lizards in the dust, to when they became men with responsibilities and families, they stood by each other. Now, in the village of Ndala, friendship was sacred. Elders often said, "A friend is like a shadow, ever present under the sun, but it's in the darkness where you see if it's truly there." And Kwame and Jabari believed in that deeply. One fateful season, the rains failed to come. The sky, once generous, turned its face. The rivers thinned to cracked veins across the land. Crops withered, and hunger whispered at every doorstep. Kwame's farm, once proud with tall maize and yam, turned to dust. His goats grew thin, and his children's laughter dimmed with each passing day. But Kwame, as always, worked hard, prayed harder, and shared what little he had. One evening, under the dim light of the fire, Kwame sighed. "Jabari, I fear for my family. I have no more seed to plant, and the granary is almost empty." Jabari placed a hand on his friend's shoulder. "You are not alone, my brother. Come with me. The forest still gives. I have food, dried meat, roots, herbs. You and your family shall not starve." And so, for many moons, Jabari shared his hunt. He gave freely, never asking for anything in return. In the eyes of the village, it was just, after all, Kwame would have done the same. But seasons change. Eventually, the rains returned. The earth drank deeply, and green once again danced across the fields. Kwame returned to farming, and the crops grew strong. That year, his harvest was bountiful. The gods had smiled upon him. Yams stacked high in his barn, and the scent of roasted corn returned to his kitchen. Grateful, Kwame invited Jabari to his home one evening. He roasted a fat goat, brewed sweet sorghum beer, and said, "Jabari, you saved us during the dry season. Now that fortune has returned, you must take part in my blessings." Jabari smiled. "I ask for nothing, brother. Your joy is my joy." But Kwame insisted. "From today, half of everything I harvest will be yours." Jabari was touched. "You honor me, Kwame." Time passed, and prosperity grew. But the gods, as wise elders always say, do not bless endlessly without testing hearts. A neighboring kingdom, envious of Ndala's peace, sent raiders. They stormed in the night, burning farms and stealing livestock. Kwame's fields were torched. His barns, looted. Once more, he was left with nothing. Desperate, he turned to Jabari. "Brother, may I stay with you a while, until I can rebuild?" But Jabari's face had changed. He scratched his beard and said, "Kwame, things have changed. I now have a family. Many mouths to feed. You must understand." Kwame's heart cracked like a dry branch. "But I have always been there for you. Have you forgotten the meaning of brotherhood?" Jabari looked away. "Times are hard, my friend. I can spare little." Dejected, Kwame walked away. That night, he slept under a baobab tree, his stomach empty but his spirit burning. The next day, the village elder, Mama Zara, heard of what happened. She was a woman of great wisdom, feared and respected. She summoned Jabari and asked, Did Kwame ever turn you away when you were in need?" Jabari was silent. She turned to the gathered villagers and spoke, "A friend in need is a friend indeed. The seasons test not only our crops and bodies, but our spirits and loyalty. Who you are when your friend falls reveals who you truly are." The crowd murmured. Some hung their heads. Mama Zara declared, "From this day, let it be remembered, true friendship is not measured in times of joy, but in how you carry each other through storms." Ashamed, Jabari sought Kwame under the baobab tree. He knelt before him. "I failed you, my brother," he whispered. "The forest gave me courage, but I lacked the heart to be brave for a friend." Kwame, ever kind, helped him up. "Let this be a lesson for both of us," he said. "For even the strongest can forget, and even the fallen can rise." Years passed, and their bond was never broken again. The story of Kwame and Jabari became a lesson told by elders at firesides and gatherings. Children learned that loyalty was greater than riches, and that true friends reveal themselves not in feast, but in famine. Moral of the story: a true friend is not someone who stands beside you when the drumbeats of joy play, but one who lifts you when the world is silent and cold. Treasure those who stay when you have nothing to give, for they are your real wealth.